Hello, Joshua Conner. I thought I'd do an update. As you can see, I'm in a shipping container. So, my friend, my stuff was used to be there on the pallets. We had to move it to get these shipping containers in. So, I kind of figured, okay, all this stuff has been outside in the weather for I don't know how many years, or a year or two. I'll get to that in a sec. So I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna rent this one, and for not much money per month, it's not that bad. It's not perfect. The door is hard to close, and there is a small hole, as you can tell by this. But I am not that too concerned. Maybe one day I'll get someone to weld that. So I ended up clearing out back behind my trailer to get that in here as well. So it was pretty dark in here, so I ended up buying these construction light, string light from Harbor Freight. The Braun 50-foot string work lights, 10,000 lumens. Decent, and the only thing I'm using to hold them up are the 4.4 3/4 pound magnets, also from Harbor Freight. And car is running because I also have a 400 watt inverter running the lights. So this gives me the option either just use a straight battery, which I have a spare of, or running off a battery. I'm just testing that out. I didn't bring a battery and I wanted to make this video, and so I'm just going to do a little rearranging around there. You might notice it's different in quality because A, I'm not using my camcorder, and B, I have a Google Pixel 9. I actually finally upgraded. So there's that. On to this tractor. This is just a standard Yardman F&R transmission. 17 horse Briggs V-twin. Some electrical issues, not caused by the manufacturer. Let's just say the neighbor of my coworker basically cut a chunk of the wiring out. That's all I'm gonna say. So he asked me to figure out what wires go where, did that, and found out that the carb solenoid is knackered. So I gotta buy a whole new carburetor, and this thing will probably be either kept here to mow the grass or sold. I'm not quite sure. It's basically, I'm in winter prep mode right now, just to get all the stuff here and all that. I did buy 20 bags of gravel so I could have a ramp. So, and this is all the excess stuff, the two blower housings and the sleigh that they don't need to go inside. Sorry for the winds. So this is just a Jupiter 400 watt inverter, 10-foot extension cord. That's literally all I need. And that's literally all the light that it provides. So I have 12 of these hooks holding up the wiring and the work lights, and it's plenty bright in here. So I have a little bit more to, I might as well. So my aunt asked me to move the snowblower. I remembered it needs some repairs. Ended up needing a new starter because one of the bolts was missing and was missing a teeth. It's a 8 horse Tecumseh. No biggie. So, yep. So there's that. I'm gonna leave this probably in that corner. So, yeah. And I'll be right back. I'm back. So I found something out about this compressor. So again, pardon for the noise. It's a breezy fall day here in northern Minnesota. So this all power 4.6 gallon per minute or gallon aluminum quiet compressor. When it first starts, it draws 3,300 watts off that little 1,400 watt generator. That's why it kind of stalls out. When it's running, it only draws 5.5 amps, which is only 660 watts. Even though they call it a 1.5 horsepower compressor. Whatever. So, more cleaning out of my grandma's house. So, my aunt didn't want her mower, so I got that along with several more gas cans. I have enough, considering I've had to deal with the Harbor Show generators for the last few years. So, I sold my gray Craftsman engine. I have a new carburetor coming for this because trying to extract that bolt or that part of the main jet out of the carburetor. No, thank you. For basically the main jet is the cost of a good aftermarket carburetor. So I'm just going to replace it. Call it good. This one's going to go up on Marketplace. So yeah, I'm slowly not sure what I'll also be getting rid of. I also do know this winter I'm going to have to tear apart that Ryobi, do a timing belt and carburetor. So there's that. I did get my flu and COVID shots yesterday at work, so that's kind of nice. So back to the compressor. So that compressor requires 3,300 watts. This is a 4 kilowatt generator, so it'll work just fine. I also nabbed another ladder. Came out of storage unit my dad is renting. He got a better ladder, so there's that. Somehow I managed to score these golf cart tires. Not quite sure what I'll be doing with them. Same thing with the military twin generator. So that's a 3,600 RPM, 1,500 watt generator. This thing, even though it's a little bit bigger, is a 4 kilowatt, 1,800 RPM generator. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'll be doing with that. Again, I'm gonna slowly work through these. I think once I get those two engines in their respective tractors, it'll free up some room. I know the Wisconsin needs a complete utter carburetor rebuild. So, again, what am I going to use it to power? So, just my thinking is, I was kind of thinking, what am I going to have this thing, this LB engine run? Well, I picked up, when I bought the cart that I towed behind this, it came with a leaf vac attachment. So I'm thinking I've had bites on Facebook Marketplace, but I have not sold it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to modify it and have this run that as A for load, and B I could have like I'm not quite sure, but I might have it as like, oh, feel the wind from the engine or something like that. So I'll figure that out when that comes time. And I might end up throwing that engine and that blower on this cart. That's depending if. Sorry, I'm tired. It's if I don't. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, I'll figure out what it comes. So this is my Walmart EverStart 400 watt inverter. That's the guts of it. Turns out all the plastic where the screws mount broke. Literally the only screw that's still holding on is this one, but it literally it broke to a point where, okay, it's not worth really salvaging. I might want to keep it, just make a new housing for it, but again, that's another project that, okay, what am I going to use this inverter for? So I didn't really want to have to try and fix this one. I know there's probably some good components on it, but this thing was so like $30 at Amazon or at Walmart, where, you know what, I'm just gonna replace it. So that's why I bought the Jupiter brand 400 watt. It has the same literally screen and everything. So yeah. I need to clear up this area. I got a lot of e-waste. Got my old stereo, 2 TVs, and a bunch of other stuff. So, yep. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Bye.